Hey guys, today I'm back with another video. In this video, you obviously see the thumbnail, whatever, long drag for a minute. In this video, we talking about fairies and how people say it's ways that you could contact them, and that yes, they is real. They're spiritual beings. They are very powerful too. When people say it's fairies, they like if you want to contact a fairy, people will say you should have your whole house clean. You should have a lot of, it should smell good. You should have flowers decorated. They say you should have your house smelling good too. And they say you should make an altar for them to come. But like I said before, and they say if you mess with fairies, they could be bad too. They could be doing stuff on you. They could be jumping on you, flying around, biting you, even hitting magical powers. Spiritual. And one thing I realized is, I'm gonna say this to some people that want to contact them. I'm gonna tell you this: don't do it. I know some people got good hearts and they might ask them for certain stuff, but don't just go around contacting this, because if you're not educated on this and you just go around doing it because it's a popular, I want to get something, I want to learn something, I want them to give me something. Don't do this, because it might not be what you want. Sometimes, not saying you don't work for it, because you probably do work for it, but maybe you just need to do something else in your life, whatever, and clue in the stuff you still like to do to this day. But don't contact them, because it's crazy. A lot of stories of people saying where they got bit by them. They got them trying to do stuff to them, they trying to mess their head, trying to do different powers to them. Don't just go around contacting these power forces of nature, because this stuff been around before you, and I'm sure they know what they doing. They not this crazy like you probably would think. They know if somebody trying to play, they feed off energy, because they're energetic beings. They energetic small beings. They feed off energy, because that's what there is. They're connected to that. They more like you spiritual. We was spiritual before it was physical, but them, they got more knowledge on it, because they was meant to. Us, we was meant to learn, we was already here in the spirit, but then we came in the body and we chose, to be here. That's just what it was. But them, they was supposed to be aware about it. First, we were supposed to learn about it and teach people that don't know. And then when they're woken, they're supposed to teach other people and go back. That's how it's supposed to be. But don't want this contact. There's a lot of people. That lady said they was trying to come to her house. They was banging on it. And one was running out of the tree. It was a video of the fairy came out of the tree and ran back in, because the dude, he recorded it, and ain't want nobody to see them. Because don't just go around doing that too, because if they don't want nobody to see them, I think you should respect their personal privacy, because that's when they mess around, come for you and mess with you, because you ain't respecting their privacy. And I get, you won't see one. If you won't see one, they won't see you cool, and they won't look at you cool. But with the two fairy situation, we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about the next video too. That's fake. The two fairy, that's fake. Fairies, yes, they real. They don't just go around taking teeth. Or some powers. I don't know who told you that. They don't just, they don't need your teeth. What they need your teeth for? That was the son they did, for the kids. I think that's good. That would, yes, not bro. Hope the kid ain't watch this. But, yeah. Fairies real, not the tooth fairy. Like I said before, people keep saying, don't contact it. Because a lot of people say they got a lot of bad interactions with contacting these forces, these natural spirit beings. Don't do it. Leave them where they at. If you want something and it don't work out, just keep working. Just keep going. Keep going. Okay? Never stop. Always go. Don't contact them, because it can get dangerous. It can get dark. They mess around and do stuff to you, because they see that you don't got good intentions on why you called them here. And they mess around, pit magic on you, powers, all this stuff, because they see your energy. They feed up energy. They see that you don't want it for a good reason. That's why I always tell people, don't just go around contacting them Cause they not bothering you. Leave them where they at. Like I said before. Like that girl said he was doing stuff at her. They said it bit her. She said it bit her where it scratched her. Like they be eating flies and stuff. Like it's a lot of crazy stuff. The stuff that you might think pretty, like, oh, they so nice. Like you watching these cartoons, you expect them, or these movies, you probably expect them to be like, oh, nice to you. No, they gonna come direct. They gonna ask you, why do you want me? Why did you call upon me? And they gonna like, what do you want from me? Just like other spirit beings, because they feed off energy. So like if you're doing it for selfish reasons, they're gonna come back on you and do other stuff. Like you really actually don't contact them. Like I'm telling you, you could, and it could be the other way around. If you do got a good heart and you contact them, you're gonna get what you want. But do it for a good heart. Don't just do it because, oh, I want it, it's nice, whatever. Like no, don't do that, because they feed off energy. They know when people is calling them because they selfish and they want something. That's why I said, like, when that girl said that, I believe her too, because the reason why I do believe her, because number one, she showed the scratch. Number two, I'm spiritual, so don't just go around doing that, because I don't recommend it. Even if you could contact them fairies, why would you want to contact them? And no, I'm sorry, I hope the kid on there, but the tooth fairy is not real. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not real. That's fake. You know, the fairies, they might be real. They real. Let's get back to it. When that grown man fell down in the tree and was flying out like that, I jumped. Cause I saw it on camera. Watch it yourself. I'm not gonna tell you to do that just to watch my video. Watch that video yourself. Look it up. It's on camera to this day. Everybody get to the next topic, because it's getting a little, yeah. Girl said she got scratches all on her, like her hand and stuff. Cause she tried to touch it. One girl tried to touch it, but one family actually caught it on camera. Watch that video. Look it up on YouTube. And they saw it, and it was on camera. Like it was direct. Like it was light, like a fairy. It was a real life fairy. Like they live in like trees and like caves. Like some of them live like that's why people say trees have energy. They do. They do. And like I don't think people realize how like that stuff is. I don't think people realize that it's serious. It's not this, like a game. Like don't just go around contacting them for no reason. If you don't got no good reason, you better have a good reason of why you actually want them there. Cause you just calling them fairies just because it look nice, or because you want something, you just selfish, you don't got a good heart. They will come back on you, they will scratch, they will bite you. They might sit a whole clique of all their fairies family and their fairy ones, and it might be a leader that's doing it too, or it might just be the fairies in general. They just mad at you because they see that you calling them for nothing, for none. They like to help people sometimes, for people that don't just do it for selfish reason, that just call them. They like to, it's like they don't never come out. You have to call it. Like some of these spirit beings, you have to call on them. They don't call on you. So you do got to have a good energy. You do have to like respect them. Not so you got to praise them, but you do have to respect them, because you is calling on them. And I think that's what people forget all the time. That's why a lot of stuff be happening to people. Like, not saying like it ain't no bad ones. It is. It definitely is. Whoever told you it ain't, they lied to you. I'm sorry to tell you, but they lied to you. And I'm not sorry to tell you because I'm telling you the truth. But like, don't just do this. Don't call it them, because it could not be pretty like you think it is, and it could be pretty if you got good heart, you got good intentions, you don't hate, you don't wish bad on people, because they feed off that. And people might like, well, they evil, they hurt me, they bit me. If they tell you that, it's either they did something. Like they really, and then some fairies is evil too, but you really have to like, don't call on them. Kids, don't do it. Grown-ups will do it, because they not gonna kiss your butt because you're a kid. If you doing something crazy and they don't like it, it can get hectic. So I remind you, if you spiritual, even if you ain't, could be well spiritual before it's physical, don't call on them. Because what that girl said happened to her was crazy. It was so wild. Like she got bit up, scratched. She never called upon them fairies ever again in her life. And I'm gonna tell you about this time where a little boy kept coming in my dream, asking me if I'm going outside. I kept waking up. It kept happening in that same room, that same spot that where I was laying at. Well, like, yeah, fairies, they definitely is real. I didn't want to believe them, but it's not about believing it, because when something real is real, like, people need to realize that just because you don't believe in something, don't take the fact that it's real. People don't believe in a lot of stuff, like air. You can't see air, but you know you're breathing. Like, people need to realize that, and I don't think they understand. I'll say love y'all guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love y'all. Bye.